The galaxy abandoned them quietly. No declarations, no votes, no emergency sessions, just silence. The Aurelian Compact had once been a respected member of the GalacticCouncil, a small coalition of peaceful systems located along a strategically inconvenient corridor. They had no massive fleets, no terrifying weapons, no political leverage. What they had was bad luck. When the Draxi hegemony decided those systems were useful, the Council did what it always did in moments of danger. It calculated. The Draxi were ancient, powerful, and ruthless. Opposing them meant war. War meant losses. And losses were unacceptable. So the Council issued a statement filled with sympathy and distance. We regret the situation. We urge restraint on all sides. Restraint did not save the Aurelians. Draxi fleets burned the outer worlds. Cities were evacuated under fire. Refugee convoys were intercepted and scattered. Entire populations fled into uncharted space with failing life support and no destination. The Council closed its borders. Aid convoys were denied passage. One by one, allies disconnected communications. The Aurelians learned what it meant to be forsaken. In desperation, an Aurelian counselor sent a final message, not to the Council, not to ancient powers, not to mercenary coalitions. They sent it to Earth. The message was simple. We do not ask you to fight for us. We ask you to remember us. On Earth, the message reached the Office of Strategic Ethics, a department few outside humanity even knew existed. The response took less than 1 hour. Human ambassadors requested an emergency appearance before the Galactic Council. The speaker granted it reluctantly. Ambassador Daniel Reyes appeared. No entourage, no raised voice, no threats. You have declared the Aurelian Compact a non-viable liability, Reyes said calmly. Is that correct? The speaker hesitated. We have determined intervention would cause unacceptable escalation. Reyes nodded. Then Earth will intervene alone. The chamber erupted. You can't. You will start a galactic war. This violates every accord. Reyes raised one hand. Earth withdraws from those accords, he said evenly. Effective immediately. The Council froze. And for the record, Reyes continued, eyes scanning the chamber, we are not starting a war. He paused. We are choosing a side. Across human space, fleet began to move. Not ceremonial fleets. Not patrol groups. Not deterrent formations. Rescue fleets. Human ships appeared along Aurelian evacuation routes, inserting themselves between refugees and Draxi pursuers. They did not open fire immediately. They broadcast one message on every channel. These civilians are under human protection. Disengage. The Draxi laughed. They attacked. Human response was instantaneous. Draxi weapon systems failed mid-volley as human cyber warfare burned through targeting networks. Engines stalled. Formations broke. Human ships did not pursue fleeing Draxi vessels. They stayed with the refugees. That was when the galaxy realized something terrifying. Humans weren't fighting for territory. They were fighting for people. When Draxi High Command escalated, deploying full invasion armadas, human fleets met them head-on. The battles were nothing like previous galactic wars. Humans didn't fight to annihilate. They fought to deny. Every Draxi supply line collapsed. Every reinforcement arrived too late. Every victory gain cost more than the last. Human commanders exploited patience as a weapon. They let the Draxi advance, and then removed what made advancement possible. Fuel, repairs, morale. Entire Draxi task forces surrendered not because they were defeated, but because continuing was meaningless. At the shattered world of Arel Prime, the last Aurelian stronghold, Draxi ground forces prepared to finish the occupation. Human dropships descended through fire. Human soldiers landed between Draxi battalions and Aurelian civilians. An Aurelian elder watched from the ruins as a human officer planted a banner into the broken stone. It bore no empire symbol, only words. "We stand with you." The Draxi assault stalled, then collapsed. News spread like shockwaves. Species who had quietly withdrawn aid began reopening corridors. Independent fleets began escorting relief convoys, carefully, cautiously, following humanity's lead. No one wanted to be on the wrong side of this. When the Draxi hegemony finally sued for peace, they did not address the Council. They addressed Earth. "We misjudged the cost," the Draxi emissary admitted. Earth's reply was brief. "You misjudge our values." The war ended not with conquest, but with recognition. The Aurelian Compact survived, scarred, reduced, alive. At the next council session, the speaker addressed humanity carefully. "You have changed the balance of the galaxy," he said. "Others may now expect your protection." Ambassador Reyes nodded. "They should," he said, "but understand this." The chamber leaned in. "We don't protect everyone," Reyes continued. "We protect those who are abandoned." Silence followed. In the years that came after, a new galactic truth took hold. Empires were feared. Fleets were respected. Ancient powers were obeyed. But when humanity spoke 4 simple words, "We stand with you," the galaxy listened, because everyone now knew what it meant. It meant you were no longer alone, and anyone who tried to erase you would have to face humanity first.